Hi, Ron from Clarity. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 essential guidelines to understand and master PHI encryption, which is securing the protected health information that you're going to collect from patients. Are you doing it the correct way? What are the guidelines? How do you even understand? Here we go. Let's dive right in. Number 1, use best practice for standards like AES 256. So you want to make sure when you do encryption that you're doing it correctly and with the latest encryption technologies. Do a little research, have your IT team, or go to like CyberAB and check out companies that consult in cybersecurity best practices. Ask your vendor which are the best encryption methodologies and employ those. Number 2, separating the encryption keys from the main database. Store the keys separately, keep them securely, make sure that there are management standards, use a secure vault, treat it like need to know information, just like PHI is. PHIs need to know. Only the staff that need the information to provide the care are actually allowed to have access to the data. Make sure to secure the keys and treat them as such. Number 3, implementing end-to-end SSL. That ensures that the data on the screen as people are filling out forms and then you hit the button and transferred to the database or transferred up to the vault, that ensures that that data is encrypted. So make sure to use a robust and up-to-date SSL certificate. Also, get an organization or a domain level certificate, one that is validated and shows the organization name with that. That will garner a lot of trust with large organizations going to your website or your portal to see if you're secure, is to see that you're not using some free or some inexpensive alpha SSL certificate. They'll cost you about $200 a year, well worth the trust factor. Number 3, review encryption modules for known vulnerabilities. Don't just say, okay, we're going to use AES 256 and pick one, implement it, and then walk away and have no process to consistently evaluate. Are there any updates to that module? Are there any security breaches being reported that we need to update? Are there any maintenance things that need to happen to ensure that that encryption key and encryption algorithm is up to date, taken care of, and on the latest platform? Make sure you have a plan, make sure you're reviewing it often, and make sure that you keep it up to date. Which brings me to the 5th one and final one, rotating those keys. If you have a disgruntled employee that does have access to the keys, snags a copy of the data and leaves, you've got a potential problem. So not only are you going to increase your security protocols and policies, you're also going to rotate those keys and keep them secure. Automate that if you can so that it's automatically done. You're always on the latest and greatest. You're rotating keys, and it just improves that level of security. So to review, number 1, best practices for encryption algorithms. Number 2, separating those encryption keys from the main database so they're not stored in the same place. If somebody accidentally takes a copy of the data, they can't decrypt it because they don't have the key. Number 3, implement end-to-end SSL and get a good certificate, get a domain level certificate. Number 4, reviewing the encryption modules for known vulnerabilities and updates. And then number 5, and the final one, rotating the keys periodically and automatically for enhanced security and reliability. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next one.